Hello, everyone. My name is Ms. Ritri Papanikola, and I will be your GD online instructor here at College of DuPage for the fall semester. We are starting here in September, and we will be done in December. So we have 12 weeks of online instruction to be able to go over our math, science, language arts, social studies, and the Illinois Constitution. For some of you, this journey will be shorter because you don't need all of those components. And for others, will be longer because you do need all of those components of the GED. And that's okay. We want to enjoy the journey and the path. And I am happy to be here, your instructor for the online class this fall, and guide you and support you throughout the way. So we're going to start with our first document here that I'd like to cover as we're going over, and this would be our syllabus for the fall. Very straightforward. This is obviously an online class, so you're not going to need this too much, but starting September 16th and ending December 13th, it's exactly 12 weeks. These are my email and cell phone number here that you can contact me at any time for any guidance and support. Our class meets completely online at a website called iPathways. And that is a website that we are going to navigate a little bit later in this orientation. So as we're going through the course description, we are going to be talking a little bit about some of those concepts here, such as logging into the iPathways account. Obviously, that's the most important thing that we need to do is to log into the database and try to complete assignments there. The minimum requirement is 4 hours a week that we have to complete every week for 12 weeks. That is equivalent to 4 assignments a week. Each assignment might not take you an hour, but it will count as an hour of work after you have completed it. So remember those 4 assignments every week to be able to stay enrolled in the class. If you do have some struggles with completing them at a particular week or so, please let me know and I will give you an opportunity to make them up on the week after or the week after that. But definitely, we don't want to fall behind too much since we would like to move on with this process and stay consistent with the online. Each assignment needs to be at a 70% or above in order for that grade to count. So keep in mind, 4 assignments at a 70% or above, minimum a week. You can work on 1 assignment in math, 1 in science, 1 in social studies, 1 in language arts, or you could be working at 2 subjects at a time, or maybe just 1 subject at a time, and you put all your efforts towards that. The calculator for the GD is the one and only TI-30XS. We are not allowed to use anything else. So if you are looking to get one, that would be the one that you would want. The TI-30XS multi-view scientific calculator. That is the only one. So we want to make sure that you get familiar with that. Our official exams have to be taken on www.gd.com. So you would have to create an account with gd.com. And if you do need some individual support throughout the semester, I have my email here. We can schedule a session and cover some of those components and some of those questions and concerns that you have as far as the GD, as far as how do we test, when do we test? How long does it take? And all of these questions as you are in my prep class here. So a lot of good material as far as the math and the science and the social studies and the language arts, which I won't read to you here in this orientation. But you will get a copy of this syllabus, so you'll have plenty of time to read that. As far as grades go, this is a pass-fail class, so you get a satisfactory grade. If you do complete 4 assignments every week, you stay on top of your material. and you obviously are active in the class. W means withdrawing from class, and that happens for students that are unable to continue with the pace. So very important, as I highlighted here, to complete those 4 assignments a week to stay enrolled in our GED class. Um, and also something very important that I do want to mention here as you're taking official GED exams is that there's different score ranges. The GED gets scored from 100 to 200 points. 145 is passing. If you do pass with the score of 145 to 164, then you are officially done with the exam. If you do have a score of 165 all the way up to 174, then that is called college ready. So you get like an extra voucher and a special note on your transcript. And if you do record a score of 175 to 200, then that is called GED college ready and credit, which means that you have access to some college credit potentially in the future. Together we can achieve your goal, and failure is not an option is my favorite word here. So that is our syllabus. The next thing that we want to talk about is discussing obviously our websites that we are going to be using. And I would like to start with the one that we are going to be using constantly, which is, this one right here, the iPathways. So that's how you go into www.ipathways.org. You'll be signing in, and you'll be signing in with your email that you have submitted in your registration form, and then you'll get a notification from them to set up your password, and you will be setting up your password. And once you log in, you will be seeing the 4 contents of the GED in your account. You'll be seeing the math, the science, social studies, and the language arts. And when you log in, the first thing that you're going to be seeing in the each of those, obviously, contents there is something called the math placement tests or math placement survey. So this is what you are going to be needing to do first. Before you can see the class unfold in front of you, you take this placement survey, whether you're starting with math or science, social studies, or language arts. And once you take the placement survey, then the class will be developed for you. And it'll have like a really nice, pretty much step by step. So let's say if we go into the first chapter here, Introduction to Real Numbers, and we click on integers, you're going to see the lesson right here. You're going to see some key terms. There's some practice questions, and then you move from page to page. Very self-explanatory. There's also some great videos. You can see a video right here. Let's play it and see if it talks.
I would like to show you today how to plot integers on a number line. I'd first like to draw my number line. I'll put arrows at each end to show that it can just keep going on and on in both directions. I'll start here with 0 in the middle. And then I'll represent the other integers with evenly spaced tick marks on either side.
So you can see the videos are great here. We've implemented a lot of them. You're going through the pages, and then once you are done with the lesson, then this is where you will be finding your assignments. They are called learning checks. So you need 4 of these per week minimum in order for the system to keep you enrolled, right? The learning checks is where your assignments are going to be, and we can try that by going into the learning check. And we're going to see like 10 questions. Some of them are multiple choice, some of them are free response. And then you'll be able to submit the learning check, and then you'll get a grade. And then you can move on to the next lesson and the next lesson. And every subject will be the same way. You will be starting with your placement survey that recognizes your strengths and weaknesses. And then based on the score of the placement survey, it'll open up the lessons for you. Now, the next website that is very important to keep in mind here as you are in my GD Online Prep program is to create an account with GED.com, because the class will prepare you for the exams, but then you have to take these exams. You have to register for the exam and take the exams at either College of DuPage's testing center or at another testing center that's closer to your home. So it is very important that you go to GD.com, you create an account, and then you stay very active with this. And to do that, you will have to go here first, the first time you're doing, unless you have an account, and you would have to do a sign up. Once you do the sign up, it will take you to a page where you would have to put in a lot of information. You only do that only the first time. So if I click and sign up in here, it'll actually take me to a student sign up. You create an account, and then after that, you will actually be able to log into this website at any time you wish. So this is the website that you take your official exams, while iPathways is where our class is located. Inside the GD.com, you will see language arts, social studies, science, and our math. So the 4 exams out of the 5. The 5th one is the Illinois Constitution. So a lot of students wonder, where is the Illinois Constitution? Where do I take this test? And that is on a different page. The page is called ilconstitution.org. And this is where we take our Constitution exam. It's a very basic module by module test. It's not timed. You can redo it. There's just some basic questions. And same thing here too. The first time you do that, you would like to register with an account. And then after that, you just log in, and then you go through the modules and such. So this is a very important website because you do have your GD.com with the 4 language arts, social studies, math, and the science, but then the Illinois Constitution is located on this page right here. So to wrap up our orientation for this fall, and again, all of this will be sent to you via email, and you'll have your syllabus. We log into iPathways. We try to complete 4 assignments or more. The more, the better. Every week to prepare for our exams. Once we feel we're ready for the exams, we go into GD.com, we make our account, and there we can take 4 out of the 5. We can take the language arts, social studies, science, and then we have our math, obviously there. And then once we take those 4 on GD.com, the 5th one, which is the Illinois Constitution, will be located at ilconstitution.org. 5 exams for the preparation of the GD. I know it's easier said than done, but we start the process. The hardest thing sometimes is the starting of a process, and starting to study and visualizing your future and creating a short study plan and a long study plan. And then we see how it goes. We can focus on one subject at a time and retake this class over and over until you have passed the GED completely, or you can focus on all subjects in the same time for 12 weeks and pass the GED. I'm always here to help you in any way and shape and form that I can. I will be staying in touch with you virtually, through email, through text, through conversation. And I wish you the best of luck this semester, and together we can do this. Thank you for joining, and best of luck to you.